Hello everyone, greetings of the day. My name is M. Rahmanan and today in this video I am going to talk about what is NGO, how many types of NGO and how we can register or start any types of NGO in India. So let's talk about what is NGO initially. Before starting the discussion, if you are new to our YouTube channel, please consider to subscribe our YouTube channel to get the further information or the knowledgeable content in future. So initially, what is NGO? As all of you know that the NGO is the abbreviation of non-governmental organization, which means that any kind of or any group of people or individual who wish to run or operate any kind of institutions by citing their own rules and regulation guideline under the provision of governmental or constitutional law to promote any objectives like education, healthcare, environment, or like science and technology. Under any objectives they can promote by the constitutional law, under the constitutional law, by citing their own rules and guidelines and regulations. That's called NGO, or that's all comes under the non-governmental organizations. Basically in India there are three types of NGOs we can categorize. Number one, the society, which means and which comes under the Society Registration Act 21 of 1860. This is a parliamentary act under which if you are seeking registration, you need to produce 7 members. You need to produce 7 members and their ID proofs along with the memorandum of associations by citing your guidelines, bylaws, rules and regulations, and also you need to take the permission of your local authority like circle officer, ADC or DC. So that's all about the society. Number 2, it's called trust. It's come on the Trust Registration Act 1883, and under this section, if you want to register a NGO, you need to produce 2 membership, like 2 trustee. Both of them need to be then should not be ongoing under any criminal activities or any case under the IPC should not be registered under their names. So they need to be legally like white people, So they need to produce their KYC documents like, Aadhaar card, PAN card, photographs, all these documents they need to require. And their registration is granted by their local authority like sub-registrar or registrar in their district or sub-district headquarters. So this comes under the Trust Registration Act. The objectives may be like same on all the 3 types which I am going to discuss. All the objectives you can choose in any kind of NGOs like education, healthcare, environment, social activity, rural development, or science and technology or education. Whatever the objectives you may choose, you are free to choose under any section or any types of NGOs. Number 3 is called section company section 8, companies under section 8 or non-profitable companies, NPO, NPC, like non-profitable company. So it's registration granted by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, in which you need to produce 2 to 7 members. There should be a like president, secretaries, directors, chairpersons, all the designation you may you may give them, assign them, but in that there need to be a 2-digit signature certificate which is mandatory to proceed for the registration purpose, and there need to be a chartered accountant which will investigate or which will signing your all the documents for the registration purpose. In this should not be require any kind of local authority or local governmental officers. There need to be an accountant or a chartered accountant, CA, has to assign, they will verify your documents and they will fill forms on behalf of you. So these are the 3 types of NGOs. Now let's talk about how can we register all them. So to register a society registration under Society Registration Act, a society as an NGO, you need to pay the fees amount. It's vary from the state to states. In Assam, it's at 2,000 rupees. In Bihar, it's a 15,000 rupees. So it's in between 15 to 2,000 rupees, and it may less or higher I'm not sure about the fees more than 15,000 in any states, but it comes under 15,000, and in some states it's only 50 or to 60 rupees. So if you want to register a trust, then you need to pay like a governmental fees of your citing amount, in which amount your trust is going to be registered, like your capital amount. On that amount you need to pay tax about 2 to 3%, and the stamp duty fees. In companies section 8, there need to be a vary of cost like CA, chartered accountant fees, stamp duty fees, legal registration fees. So it's come under 15,000 in approx. So that's are the types of NGOs and cost of how to register any kind of NGOs under these 3 types or sections. So that's all about today's video. I will be providing the links in the description below how to register, like websites and the state to states, like, and the demo documents for the registration purpose. In any further clarification or the documentation, if you are seeking, like you need to help or consultancy services, you are free to contact us. Thank you so much.